Alright guys, I'm worn out, but I want to do a little bit of an update here. There's a couple things that you may have heard of from Everfree. This feels weird. From Everfree North. This is Fiesta Equestria. Alright guys, well that is the end of Fiesta Equestria, June 28th through the 30th. Really overall, a really good convention out here in Houston with a new group putting it all together. I'm trying to kind of get away from some noise. Ooh, right there, perfect. As far as, there's a couple things that you guys may have heard about that I wanted to address, specifically because the person in question, here goes the music, because the person in question actually comes up during the vlogs earlier on day one. There was someone who came up to us who introduced themselves as Ellie, Mint, I think, but I know it was Ellie, and actually offered us a place to stay, and all this stuff. And the reason is that she told us that she was the convention head's girlfriend. And from there, it was like, okay, because we had to figure some stuff out. But she did introduce us, introduce herself as someone who worked with Friendship is Witchcraft. Now, you know, us being who we are, we figured, okay, that's really cool, you know. We didn't really have reason to doubt. Well, as it came out further down the road, is that was actually not the case, for anyone that was wondering, because I'm sure this has at least gotten out a little bit. People are asking some questions, and I just wanted to fill in on what I know. I guess her real name is Abby, and so she's not Ellie. I don't know if that was like supposed to be an alias or whatnot, but yeah, so we didn't end up staying at her place. We decided that we didn't want to put that on anybody to, you know, need to house us. We just ended up getting a room because of a slight miscommunication. But yeah, so we did that, and then we found out everything that happened later on. That being said, so yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. As far as what we know, she was escorted off and out, and we didn't see her again throughout the rest of the convention. And I know they brought it up a couple times about, I'm Ellie Mint. Ah! It's okay. She scared me.
Is that what you were talking about?
Yes, I was. I
heard like a split second of what you were saying.
Yeah, so I just was filling in the viewers about basically what kind of happened with us, why you saw her, why you didn't see her again, and what you may have heard. So yes, that was the person in question. I know they're kind of asking, you know, they've taken care of it. They're asking, you know, outside sources. Don't really get involved. Not much need to, really. This is something that, you know, we can pretty much brush off like go. It's now between, you know, the direct people involved, including, you know, Friendship is Witchcraft and the convention heads themselves. And they took care of it, and really that was the biggest issue that we know from this convention. The only other thing I can suggest, and I know it's been suggested to them, is getting a clear-cut schedule with descriptions and whatnot, and I already hear them talking about ways they're going to do that if they do have a convention next year. So hopefully they do. Hopefully, you know, we're invited again. I'd love to come back out here to Texas, not only to see Sarah, of course, but to come out and have some fun with the bronies. We had a ton of fun also doing all of the panels. We did Who's Line, we did our own panel, then we had the 17 and up panel. You probably saw a couple tidbits from that, but my goodness, what a we just BS that thing all the way through.
Cooties.
What?
Cooties.
Cooties. As far as this goes, I know we're having dinner with the Everfree Network gentlemen. Their crew's been busy, hard at work. And besides that, yeah, who knows what the future may bring. It may bring a dancing, sober sport. Yeah? Yeah.
You watch the show?
Sometimes, I mean, it's, you know.
Do you like Rainbow Dash?
Yeah.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you want to talk to Rainbow Dash?
Would I like to talk to Rainbow Dash?
Yeah.
It's like asking me if I want to swim a chocolate pool of chocolate syrup.
So the answer is no.
No, I'm actually but
Intolerant.
intolerant. It's kind of like we were just bystanders, though. It's like we kind of just saw it happen. Like, we got to the con and we bumped into her, a very eccentric girl. We thought maybe she's just, you know, a fellow fan. And
She seemed, I mean, very nice.
yeah, she seemed very nice and very just, you know, happy to see us. And then you start hearing the rumors being passed around. She says one thing, you hear another, and then it just blows up the next day. And we're like,
Yeah, but
it's like hearing your neighbor next door is like, you know, the one who gets his newspaper. You're like, he's a murderer?
yeah.
I wouldn't guess.
That's
So you
that's a
heard it
great
here.
analogy.
Ellie's a murderer. She
Yeah.
killed Shirk Lapones. It's not even really drama. It's just.
It was just dumb.
It's
Really.
stupid. It's like. I guess. Whatever. Hopefully she can sort things out and come to her senses. Because the last thing you need to do is take credit for work you didn't work on. Do not do that. That's a big no-no.
Bad. Whether it be voice acting, art, videos.
No one likes a doppelganger who's stealing your credit. That's not right.
And-
So Seth Rogen, cut it out.
So that being said, haven't people said you look like Seth or sound like Seth?
Jack Black, Seth Rogen, Jack Black.
I see what you're saying here, and I totally agree.
I get the John Tron thing, whatever. Apparently,
Why did you leave Game Grumps?
What's that?
Why did you leave Game Grumps?
Aaron.
And with that, guy. And with that, what up?
Hi.
Hi.
How did you like your tour?
Loved it. This guy was our tour guide a while ago. How did you like the con?
It was stressful. Behind the scenes was a little chaotic, but right up front, we had everything going for us.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you. Thank you. How did you enjoy it?
I had a blast. Really
Awesome. Awesome.
did. Yep. And yeah, basically until our next adventure, we're gonna pretty much whoop you and go to bed.